All right, moving farther away from summer and closer to winter, of course, we continue to lose daylight. It has been noticeable as of late during the month of September, losing between 2 and 3 minutes a day. That continues this month. In fact, as of today, we've already lost 3.5 hours of daylight. And a check of our sunrise and sunset times. Today, 6:32 was sunset. By the end of the month, Halloween at 5:46. And over the 31-day period that makes up October, we'll lose another hour and 20 minutes of, again, daylight. We're going to see plenty of sunshine over the coming days, given our weather pattern. Check a First Alert Live radar. Of course, we're scanning clear and dry. It will be a week from now before we see our next chance for rain. So the rest of this week, we've got some chilly mornings and some pleasantly cool afternoons. And then summer-like warmth returns over the weekend, continues into early next week. Again, it is next Wednesday that we see our next best chance of seeing at least some showers. In the meantime, no real issues here on the allergy forecast. This time of year, it is ragweed, of course, that we have to contend with. Our view from Hartford, we've got great visibility down to 52 degrees in our capital city. Our view from New Haven, 54. Still a bit of a northeasterly wind at 5 miles an hour. That wind certainly has relaxed. It will continue to do so as high pressure builds across the northeast, of course, helping to deflect any tropical systems from coming anywhere close. So temperatures tonight continue their downward progression. The usual colder spots will be dipping into the 30s. No advisories here within the borders of our state, but as close as the Berkshires of western Massachusetts is where we do find a frost advisory. These are issued to signal the end of the growing season. We've got temperatures tonight that bottom out 35 to 40 inland, so chilliest across the hills of northwest and northeast Connecticut, mildest along the shoreline, mid-40s. So if we were to see frost in the hill towns, is that typical? Absolutely. Our average first frost happens in the first 10 days of October. So out the door tomorrow morning, temperatures going slowly from the low to mid 40s into the low 50s. We'll see plenty of sunshine. So the sunglasses, also the jacket, a necessity by tomorrow afternoon, topping out in the low and mid 60s inland, mid 60s along the 95 corridor. So compared to today, down a couple of degrees. Tomorrow, our coolest day of the next 7. And should point out tonight, by early tomorrow morning, if we drop below 40 into the upper 30s at Bradley Airport, it will be our chilliest, our coldest morning since May 12th. So that's certainly a possibility tonight. So high pressure will be building across the region, keeping us mainly clear. Certainly will be keeping us dry as we close out the work week. And as it begins to shift a bit more south, we'll have a return flow begin to kick in, and that's going to help to bring in that warmth even as soon as Friday. Another cold start, chilly start, I should say, Friday morning. Then by the afternoon, we're back into the low 70s, and points thereafter this weekend only going up. So our foliage forecast as we head into the upcoming weekend, decent show of color now throughout the hills of northwest and northeast Connecticut, but by this weekend, it's not going to feel very festive. Certainly good to go for Friday night football plans for UConn's home game at the Rent. Kickoff is at 3:30. We've got the Portland Fair, we've got the Harwington Fair, but we've got summer-like temperatures near 80 on Saturday, even warmer than that on Sunday. Our overnight lows go from the 40s into the 50s, and next week, 85 our forecast high on Monday, 4 degrees away from the record, upper 70s, low 80s on Tuesday, and there's that chance for showers with a frontal system moving in, bringing a chance for rain and also an end to that summer-like warmth.